Welcome to the Fox Den, where the stories begin. Jordan Fox leads the way with news every day. RDS News brings the sound, all the facts you found. Tune in, take a listen, hear the truth spin round. The Fox Den, news with a bite.
Welcome back to the Fox Den. I've gotten to interview some real legends and stars of RDS. This episode is no different. I thought this girl was some ditzy blonde and had some strong words about her. But as time went on and I got to know her, I think I really did become friends. When I was voted out, I didn't expect her to be able to make it much further. Never mind win it all. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daisy Mae Lovette.
Hey.
So, to start things off, you won $1 million. What's the first thing you bought?
Well, you know I had to go shopping with the girls. Got almost a whole new wardrobe. Let's see. Got some new pretty outfits for Paris and Berlioz. Got a new car, hot pink, of course. Been traveling a lot, too.
How sweet. Paris and Berlioz are getting along well?
Oh, yes, they're both so pampered. Especially now.
I could only imagine. Let's talk about the game. What general strategy did you have and how did it change?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's been so long ago, and when I got out, I went partying immediately after. I went on a bender that might put Charlie Sheen to shame.
I used to think you reminded me of myself when I was your age. But girl, you definitely out-party me,
No. But seriously, I just did my best to be a people pleaser. Tried to be something to everyone, whether that was lover, close confidant, or even enemies. At the end of the day, I was still in the back of everyone's minds. I played a strong social game. I don't think I really went in with a plan. Had to get a feel for the types in the house before committing to something. Despite everything that happened, whatever role I took with everyone, I hope they know I enjoyed every minute. It was a truly unique and exciting experience. I encourage everyone to try something like this at least once in their lives.
I would say we were good allies, especially before I left. I was pretty worried about you being in a relationship with Tyrone, but that turned out to be the key in getting you to the end. Was there a strategy to befriending him at that point?
Honestly, no. It was a fling that happened in the moment that just kinda stuck and developed into more as it went. I don't think either of us expected the direction it took. It was nice too, and just happened to be the best strategic shift in my favor.
And how have things been between you two post-show? Saw some pictures of you two at dinner?
Oh, we're doing fine. Still see each other every so often. Go out to dinner and things like that. He's a great guy and I really enjoy his company. I suppose you could go as far as saying we're officially dating.
Heard it here first, folks. So wanted to touch a bit more on your game. A difficult decision for you was having to be the one to vote out Dutch. You were the public tiebreaker. Was he always the plan? Did you consider changing the plan when it was up to you?
Oh, geez. That was so stressful. I know I cry a lot, but that really stung to have to do that. Honestly, though, I knew it was going to be the best decision for me and my game. And it meant more for it to be me to cut that tie. As much as I hated it, Dutch was always the intention in that plan. He was no doubt a powerhouse and the biggest threat in the game.
Well, I'm glad you picked him. He was good company at the jury house. So, your goodbye message to Dutch sounded very similar to the one you sent to JD?
That was purely for the laugh. I guess it was my way of trying to cheer myself up after losing two people I cared deeply about. Kind of a way to tell myself, you know, these guys are just guys. A dime a dozen. But don't get me wrong, you fellas are still sweet. We went our separate ways, and I think that's best for everyone. I suppose it's my silly way of trying to grow up from it. This whole show helped me see how childish I still was. Hope I'm a better person from it.
Okay, I have one more question about Big Brother. What was the logic of picking Moira to be in the final with you? Did you worry that Tyrone would hold a grudge?
Woof! That decision was hard. I hated to send Tyrone out, but he was a jury vote I just had to have. There was no way I would have won against him. Also, I loved the idea of the final two being us girls. We bonded over that, I think.
Yes, Completed Ashley's revenge. Wish I could have made it further, but I was rooting for you and Mel the whole time. Anything else about Big Brother you want to talk about?
I'm not sure. I feel like everything has been said.
All right. What have you been getting up to since the game? Other than shopping and partying.
Well, working on a different interview that should come out soon. Keep an eye out for more details on that. Should be a pretty hot time with a big brand. Pretty surreal, and I can't wait to share it with everyone.
Oh, you go, girl. Will we see you back in an RDS game competing?
That's a good question. I think I'll just leave it open. Never let them guess your next move.
Let's move on to our one final question, presented by Mountain Dew Zero. This comes from XXXGamer69XXX on Reddit. They say, Daisy Mae Lovette. I use your skin on Fortnite. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. I ask, no, beg, no, plead. Answer me this. What was the most wholesome moment of the show? Thanks.
I appreciate the kind words. Honestly, I'd have to say when Berlioz showed up. I think that really brought us together in a high-pressure situation. Gave us something in common to take care of in a moment where we were probably supposed to hate each other the most. He's gotten so big, too.
Daisy Mae, I love it. Thank you for coming on to the show. Was great catching up with you.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice to catch up. Hope you and your family are doing well. Still gotta do that front porch sippin' sometime. I've had fun being here.
Yes, we do. Call me next time you're in North Carolina. Thank you again, and thank you, viewers, for staying with us this long. I've been Jordan Fox with Daisy Mae, and you just watched The Fox Den. Good night, house guests.
Bye.
Views with the bites.